Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jen, and this is Hatha Yoga for an Open Heart. Happy February! Let's get started. Let's begin standing in the center of the mat, feet together or slightly hip-width apart. Standing nice and tall, shoulders above the hips, above the knees, above the ankles. Find that spot of perfect balance. Weight slightly in your heels. You're not too far on your toes, not too far in your heels where your toes are coming up off the mat. Nice firm foundation. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. In between each of the postures in this sequence, I'll be inviting you to come back to this place of perfect stillness and balance. Let's begin with our first exercise, chest expansion and calf exercise. Begin with the palms touching out in front of you. On an inhale, open the arms, expand the chest, rise up onto the toes. Exhale, lower back down, close the palms. Inhale, open arms, open chest, up on the toes. Exhale, slowly lower back down, bring the arms back to center. Inhale, open the chest, rise up on the toes. Exhale, slowly lower down, arms touch in front. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, lower back down, close the arms. A couple more times. Inhale, open the arms, rise up onto the toes, expand the chest, open the heart, lower back down on an exhale. Inhale, open the arms, open the chest, rise all the way up on the toes. Exhale, lower back down, close the arms. Two more times. Inhale, open the arms, open the chest, open the heart. Exhale, lower back down. Inhale, last time. Open the arms, open the heart. Fill the lungs with air. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Bring the palms to the front to touch. Relax the arms. Take a rest. Find your balance. Find your stillness. Salute to gods and goddesses. Let's stand at the top of our mat. You can keep your hands by your heart, or you can open them, or you can put them on your hips. With the left leg, take a big step back into a low lunge, or high lunge, Squeeze the glute, look up, and slightly start to bend your body back. Look up at the sky, sink into that right hip. And slowly come back up. Straighten the front leg. Drop down to your left knee. Hands by your heart. Raise them up. On an exhale, tuck the chin, forehead to knee. Fingertips touch the floor. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, slowly come up. Exhale the arms back to your heart. Let's finish with a back bend. Chin out and up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Arch the back. Go back. Exhale, slowly come back up. Tuck the left toes. Stand up straight. up, feet together, arms at your side. Take a rest. Find your balance, find your stillness. Second set, hands by your heart, out to the side or at your hips. Take a giant step back with your right foot. High lunge. Squeeze the right glute. Look up. Gently bend back. And slowly come back up. Straighten both legs. Bend the right knee. Come down to the floor. Hands at your heart. Raise them up. Exhale, tuck the chin. Round the spine, tuck the tailbone. Forehead to knee. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Slowly come back up. Hands to your heart. Back bend. Inhale, chin out and up. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Go back. Slowly come back up. Tuck the right toes. Stand up. Walk the feet forward. Come back to the center of your mat. Feet together. Arms at your side. Take a rest. Find your balance. Find your stillness. Triangle pose. Step to the left side of your mat. Open the arms, open the legs really wide. Toes forward. Turn the right toes to face the right side. Palms forward. Lunge into your right leg. Sink into the hip. Bend the spine to the right. Right arm grazes the floor. Left arm up to the sky. Twist your neck to look at your left thumb. And open the heart. Expand the chest. Maybe move the upper arm back just a little bit to expand the chest here. Breathe. And change. Slowly come back up. Turn the right toes to the front. Left toes to the side. Sink into the left hip. Bend to the left. Left fingertips to the floor. Right fingertips up. Gaze at the right thumb. Open the chest and open the heart. And breathe. And change. Slowly come back up. Work the feet in. Stand feet together or slightly hip width apart. Relax the arms. Find your balance. Find your stillness. Eagle pose. Bring the arms up overhead. Swing the right arm underneath the left. Grab the thumb, grab the finger. Lower the arms down. Begin to sit back, bend the knees. Take the right leg, bring it over the left, and squeeze while you balance. and change. Slowly release, right foot down, both arms up. Exhale, sweep the left arm under the right. Grab the thumb or the hands, bring the arms down, sit back into the hips. Lift the left leg, bring it over the right. Squeeze and get smaller. Neutral spine and balance. And slowly release. Bring the left foot down. Bring both arms up and release them to your sides. Find your balance. Find your stillness. Take a rest. Separate arms balancing stick. Come to the back of your mat, feet together. Bring the arms out to the side and start to bend your back. Take a step forward with your right foot. Point your left toe behind. Continuing with that back bend, look up, engage the back of the neck, shoulder blades, squeeze. Relax the abdomen, take a deep breath in, and begin to hinge forward, keeping the back bend. Open the heart, yearn the heart forward while you balance. And change. Step back, bring your arms to your sides. Other side, arms out, engage your back bend, chin up and back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Step forward with the left foot, point the toe behind you, your right foot behind you, and begin to lean forward into this back bend. Balance. And change. Slowly come down. Come back to center. Feet together. Take a breath. Let's come down to a seat. All the way onto your back. Lay your legs long. Arms at your sides. Wind removing pose. Keep your right leg down. Bring the left leg in towards your chest. Interlace your fingers and either place them right underneath the knee on the top of the shin, or you can loop them underneath the knee, holding at the top of the behind your thigh. Breathe as you gently squeeze your knee into your chest. Feel the compression on the left side of your abdomen. Breathe into that left side compression. And change. Lay the left leg long. Bring the right leg in. Interlace the fingers. Hold underneath the knee at the top of your underside of your thigh, or right on the top of your shin below the kneecap. Pull the right knee into the abdomen. Feel the compression on the right side abdomen and breathe into that compression. And change. Release the right leg. Hug both legs in. Again, reaching for your hands underneath your legs or over the top. You can interlace the fingers. You can reach for the wrists. Gently Tug your knees into your abdomen. Feel the compression on the entire part of your abdomen now, and breathe into that compression. Press your low back into the mat. And change. Release, lay the legs long. Rest your arms at your sides. Extend the arms overhead. Flex the feet. On your next exhale, sit up. Reach for the toes. Camel Pose. Let's come to our knees in the center of the mat. Your knees should be about hip width apart. Place the hands on your lower back as if you were sliding them into back pockets. Begin your back bend by engaging the chin and the back of the neck, chin up and back. Squeeze the shoulder blades, relax the abdomen. Inhale as you bend back. If you made it about halfway, release the hands and reach for the heels or the ankles. Open the heart, open the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, push the hips forward. Feel your heart open here. And change. Place your hands on your lower back. Slowly come up. Sit back on your heels. If this is difficult for you, you can take a block and sit on the block. Hands on your thighs, and let's just take a rest here. A couple of breaths. Next up is Rabbit Pose. This is a very deep forward bend. This is a counter pose to Camel Pose. Start by reaching for your heels. You want to take your hand and place it so you've got a grip on each of the heels. Sitting nice and tall, tuck the chin, curl the spine forward, and try and get your forehead to your knees. Once you've got your head to the floor, start to lift the hips. Squeezing the abs the entire time. And change. Slowly release. Come back up. Relax the abdominals. Hands on your thighs. Take a breath. Cobra Pose. Let's lay down on your front side. For the first round of Cobra, bring your palms right underneath your shoulders, chin to the mat. On an inhale, use your back strength and bend your spine backwards, squeezing the shoulder blades, putting very little weight in the arms here. We want the back to do most of the work as you yearn your heart forward. Look up and breathe. And change. Rest your cheek on the mat, relax the arms, take a breath. Cobra Round Two. This time we're going to go a little deeper. Bring your palms back towards your rib cage.
We're going to start the same way, but once you've gotten to the point where your back strength has reached its capacity, then we move into the arms and push through the arms the rest of the way up. Let's begin. Inhale, chin forward, lift up. Once you've reached your maximum, press the palms into the mat, arms straight, look back, engage the entire backside of your body, from the back of your neck all the way to your glutes and your hamstrings. Breathe. Relax the abdomen. And release. Lower back down, cheek to the mat. Take a breath. Next up is bow pose. Bend the knees, reach for the outside of the foot or the ankle. If you can't reach your feet, this is a great opportunity to use a yoga strap or a belt or a towel to wrap them around your feet so that you can reach them. On an inhale, kick the feet up, not back towards you, but up. Engage the back, lift the entire upper body off the floor, and try and get the weight into your hips. Keep breathing. And release. Lower all the way back down. Forehead to the mat. Take a breath. Let's come up to our knees for half tortoise pose. Sitting back on the heels, again, using a block if you need to. Raise the arms up overhead, palms to touch. Slowly begin to lean forward. Reach down, forehead to the mat. Rest your body weight onto your thighs. Feel the compression in your abdomen. This is the reverse of wind removing pose. So this is the same thing, except instead of being on our backs and using our arms to squeeze our knees in, we're letting gravity do the work here and letting our upper body sink into our thighs. Bow the head, forehead to the mat, and breathe. Slowly walk the hands back to your knees. Sit up and take a breath. Find your stillness. Puppy pose, or this is also known as heart melting pose. This is a yin posture, but we're actually going to do it here to prepare for our peak posture of this sequence, which is bridge or wheel. So come to the back of your mat, stand on your knees. Knees should be about hip width apart. Bend the spine and start to walk your hands out, keeping your hips directly above your knees. You don't want them to come out forward here or to stay too far back. You want them pretty straight. Begin to lower your chest to the floor and extend the arms. Maybe put your chin on the mat. Otherwise, your forehead on the mat is fine. Take a breath here while you feel the stretch in your spine. Slowly walk your hands back towards your knees and come to a laying position on your back. Legs long. Bend the knees, feet planted into the mat for bridge pose. Walk your heels towards your hands so that your fingertips are touching your heels. Push your shoulder blades into the mat, and on an inhale, begin to lift the hips forward. Wiggle your shoulder blades underneath your back. Maybe grab onto your hands and push the hips up. Squeeze the glutes, press the feet into the mat, and squeeze. And release, bring the hips back down to the mat. Take a breath. For round 2, I invite you to try wheel. If that's too challenging, please do bridge again. For wheel pose, bring the hands by the shoulders, fingers pointing towards you. Start to lift the hips, push into the arms, and lift the body for wheel. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the spine back, push the hips forward. And slowly release. Drop to the mat. Lay the legs long. Relax your arms at your sides. And take a breath. Let's finish with a reclined spinal twist. Bring the knees into your chest. Place your left hand on the outside of your right knee. Gently let your hips and knees fall to the left so that you're laying on your left hip. But keep your shoulders on the mat, especially that right shoulder. Bring the right arm out to the side. Look at your right hand and breathe. Slowly bring the legs back to center. Other side. Take your right palm, stick it on the outside of your left knee. Gently bring the hips over to the right so that your right hip is on the mat but your left hip is up. Both shoulders stay on the floor. Left arm out. Look over your left shoulder. Breathe.
And change. Bring your legs back to center. Squeeze your legs in. Release. Lay the legs long. Relax the legs. Relax your arms at your side. Close your eyes and breathe. This is our final resting pose. Take all the time that you need here. Relax every part of your body. Keep breathing. And let everything that we just did really settle into the body. Give yourself this time to take a break and to breathe. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you and have a great rest of your week. Bye.